Hello guys and welcome back by the multiplayer of Diablo 3. I'm here with Magus from the Osterlines channel.
Hello and welcome back.
Hi. We are going to walk this until we have a
base of operations.
Yeah, something like that.
I like the graphics in here.
Yeah. I really like that cutscene that we saw.
Oh, hello. Don't go out on the streets.
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
And there are no survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the Crusader who saved Bastion's keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I will. I swear it.
You cannot swear something you don't know for sure. Especially when you leave the door open and other Reapers can come in.
Reapers? Like Overwatch Reaper?
No, they call them Reapers.
I think we lost her. No.
That's the Reaper.
Oh wow.
The demon blood must die.
Did that turn
Demon blood? Those were innocent people.
This is also a level that you can do in a rift, by the way.
Lore.
Oh yeah, Lord.
The shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. Going to a pale light that sapped my strength. Instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it.
Another lore.
The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV, appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms.
Defend the church! Repel these vile Reapers!
If you watch on your little map, you can see that this is going to be our base of operations. Oh, Tyrael. Hi.
Tyrael, why are Malthael's armies attacking Westmarch?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his Reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
Oh, I went inside.
Yeah.
This is worse than I feared.
What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Your soul will be mine.
Lord!
Other archer overflamed and charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye sockets. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can we fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
Another Lord.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
Alright, now I'm going to talk to Tyrael.
Let's end this madness. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
Okay!
Nice. I saw the Book of Cain. As you said, it will be the base.
I see all the dead bodies.
Yeah, I see dead people.
Oh, talking.
I've heard of the Horodrim, but I thought they were long gone.
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
How did it happen?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Well, however he came to his madness, he's got to be put down. Death is meant to free our souls, not devour them. This sliver of the Black Soul Stone will reveal Malthael's plan to you?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops.
Oh, they keep on talking.
The soul crucibles turn the dead into reapers?
Sadly, yes.
The Death Maidens look like angels.
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
You did what you could.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakharum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever man, after all.
I'm sorry, Magus, but there's so much to talk in here. And as we are going to open every person's talk stuff.
Oh, it's okay, but base opened, so we have our base of operations now.
Yeah, so I can fill in 5 minutes with talking.
I can't believe we're still alive. And it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
You ask who's to blame for
Cormac, you seem troubled.
For too long have I lived
with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
An honorable man who dedicated himself to a cause he believed righteous.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
Each day, I feel the weight of every Crusader who has borne my name. So I think I understand your burden.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. That is why they stay with you.
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Diablo consumed her. She is gone.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
You always dodge around the truth. Who are you?
What am I? I am covetous Shen, of course. No more, no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you give me a real answer?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
Soon I will kill Diablo or he will kill me. We come to the end, and so I have a question.
I love questions!
In your many travels, have you ever seen anything that could cleanse the corruption from the Zakarum faith?
Yes, Crusader. I have seen something like that. At any rate, when you defeat Diablo, don't laze about. We have other lands to explore, you and I. Dirge's jewel is still out there somewhere.
Where?
Closer than you think. Now go! Kill Diablo! Did you know there were once 2 moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Dirges.
You mean you're ready to tell your version of the truth?
Dirge's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then you're finally ready to tell me if you are a god?
Have you been eating enough? I've noticed this about you. When things get difficult, you get very focused. Maybe I'll cook for you. So, if it's all the same, we probably both be happier if I didn't.
Almost done.
What's that noise?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
Do you think Caldeum is under attack as well?
Yes.
At least they have the Iron Wolves. The Lord of Lies could not break them. The Angel of Death will not either.
God isn't hear me coming.
I heard a voice from the cellar. Wait. Are you busy with that voice in the cellar? Your microphone is off.
I heard it because I walked behind the... I walked here. Let's go in.
Someone came for me after all this time.
A cranky blacksmith named Hadrig was complaining about the noise.
Bloody miracle! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
Come with me. It's safe. And we've still got a little food.
Alright. Because I talked with Hadrig.
Yeah, I was just standing here and then he was calling out.
Yeah, but like I said, I talked with Hadrig. Where is the enchantress? And
that's the blacksmith complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this girl's gone. Where is she?
Which one? Enchantress?
Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can sell some stuff. Oh, Hadrig is here again. Dogs.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
Huh. And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. You're stuck with him now.
He is. I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him with his work.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Alright, so because I talked to Hadrig, we opened that. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, someone to talk to. So that's a convenient from talking to every fucking buddy that you can find.
Yeah, because otherwise you wouldn't rescue him.
Nope.
I found him in the streets. He seemed in a daze, so I brought him here with me, but he's hardly said anything. He's nobility of some sort, but I don't recognize the seal on his ring.
The flames!
The flames? Well, he was covered in soot. Perhaps he escaped from a fire. He never says more than a word or two at a time.
Alright, so that was it.
Duncraig is just death in horror.
Why would the angels do this to us?
If I can't sell, I can sell over here.
Good to see you again. Never thought I'd come back to the city. But you've made it safer in here. So I'm setting up shop.
Alright, sell all kind of shit. Way over there. So yeah, that was it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next one that we make.
Farewell.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.